Hello, everyone, and welcome to a special episode of a promotion of Bhangra Nights, which is taking place in Edmiston Drive this Saturday, 28th of March. Now, I'm joined by two artists, Sodhi and Sarmad. Thank you for joining me on the studio.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Sodhi, let's start with yourself. Tell us about your background. And you were born and raised in Glasgow.
Yeah, born and raised in Glasgow, as you can see, the accent is quite odd. So, my artistic life,
Yeah.
basically is that I am a tabla player.
Mm.
So in the early 90s, we were very fortunate here in Glasgow that because Glasgow had got this City of Culture award,
Mm.
a lot of money was put into diversifying
Yeah.
the scene here, and a lot of good things were established, and one of them was the Asian Arts Association.
Right.
And the Arts Association would have Kathak classes, vocal classes, and also tabla classes. So my Guruji was employed by them. They were originally from the Bhavan in London,
Mm-hmm.
and the job application came about from which they were recruited from. And that's where my talim started. Pandit Vijay Kutkarji is my guru in that. And from there, from a hobby to a profession, basically. So after COVID, I decided to turn professional. And my tabla has given me so much. Ranjit Bhai, it's been a phenomenal journey. I've traveled all over the world, done some amazing concerts at wonderful venues with some wonderful musicians all over the place. And now it's led me to being a lecturer at the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland. I'm the treasurer for Jazz Scotland. I mean, we do a lot of festivals across Aberdeen, Dundee, Isla, that type of space.
Good.
I'm also the co-producer for the Glasgow Mela since 2019.
Mm-hmm.
And that work with Glasgow Life, where again, you're always assessing and observing the audience that attends, and I mean, with the 35 years that I've been part of the music scene here in Scotland, a lot has changed in a really, really good way.
Good way.
And we're going to be talking about the Govan Festival, and that is actually a reflection of that
Yeah.
as well. That these events, South Asian programs are now being amalgamated, in other festivals, and
Yes.
there's an importance people are seeing in this. So I mean, that's one of the big changes, that we are witnessing. And yeah, I mean, I've just been in the music scene for a long time, and research is another part of my work, where I work with Glasgow University School of Art and the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland, where, again, from an educational point of view, we're trying to find that sweet spot
Yeah.
as to, because our talim
Yes.
is very different. It's
Different,
a Guru Shishya Parampara,
Yes.
whereas here it's a very academic approach.
Yes.
So it's a research that
Yeah.
works down.
There are
that-
various
that
school
way.
of thoughts in there as well, right?
Oh,
The way how
there's
they bring it in.
there's so many strands.
Strands
I
in
mean,
there.
you'll need more than 20 minutes for that. You'll need more than
Absolutely.
20 minutes for that.
Thank you, Sodhi Bhaji. Coming to you, Sarmad. Tell us about your background.
Right. So I'm from Pakistan. I was born in London, but I was raised in Pakistan.
Where about?
Peshawar.
Peshawar.
Peshawar,
Wow.
yeah, which is a very conservative area.
Ah.
Right. And so I picked up the guitar at the age of 16. And once I played for like a few years, I wanted to record my own material.
Uh-huh.
Didn't have any studios
Uh-huh.
back there. So I got into music production and I started getting work.
Good.
And then became a music producer full time. I got to produce Atif Aslam's first album,
Wow.
and after that, he asked me to join his band. And
Mhm.
joined his band and played the guitar for him for 10 years, toured around the world,
Mhm.
and in 2015 left the band because family just couldn't take the touring life anymore,
Right.
and focused on music production. After that, I did a few film scores. One was very successful, which I did in 2019, The Legend of Maula Jat.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
I also do a lot of jingles and whatnot. 3
Excellent.
years, almost like 2.5 years ago, I moved to Glasgow. Yeah, doing
Brilliant.
some incredible collaboration
Excellent.
with these guys.
Excellent. It's Glasgow does provide that opportunity to the South Asians. I mean, I'm not sure how many of South Asians are aware of it. But I think the kind of work that you guys are bringing together, especially with Glasgow Life, as you said, Glasgow Mela has been there for years, that has brought in. Coming to the Govan Music Festival, how does this Bhangra Nights added on to that?
So I got a call from Paul.
Mhm.
Paul, I think, produces the Govan Festival, and again, it shows the change
Mhm.
that's been happening, within Scotland, and he had this interest of producing something for the South Asian audience.
Mm.
So again, being the Mela producer, he gave us a call and wanted some advice, and I said, look, I can help you curate this whole thing,
Mhm.
and that's where it came from.
Mhm.
Basically, it's just I feel the way Paul was speaking to me that there's a need for this now
Yeah.
to be part of the Govan Festival, and I guess there's other festivals that are going to be thinking in the same line. So
Yeah.
that's how it came about.
Yeah. Sarmad, how do you see this, such festivals? How much value that brings into the South Asian audience?
I think such festivals are extremely important for connecting people
Mm-hmm.
from diverse backgrounds, and it brings, as they say, variety is the spice of life, and that's what
Yeah. Yeah.
it brings to the city.
Yeah.
That's the spicy bit.
Yeah. Local population normally do think that Indian or South Asian arts is only Bollywood,
Right.
right?
There's so much depth to Indian art form.
Exactly.
So he would tell you he's like from a classical background.
Yes.
And then even within, different countries, even within India, say,
Yeah.
there's like South classical music, South Indian and
Yes.
North Indian, and which are like poles apart, and they have like
Yes.
totally different system. Even within the way the octave is divided,
Yeah.
it's completely different. You have microtonal music in the
Yes.
South, and North is more like equal temperament. So I mean, there's so much diversity,
Yeah.
even technically.
Technically, yeah.
And once you start listening to folk music from
Yeah.
different parts, Rajasthan, Sindh, and Punjab, and
Yes.
so I mean, it's like absolutely, it's like a spectrum and a
Yeah.
rainbow of
Mhm.
colors. Yeah.
Mhm. So one thing which normally come across is you hail from Punjabi community.
Mhm.
People only see you with a dole. Tabla is something that doesn't come quite often, but people always do accept that. You know what? Dole is one of the things that you see Punjabis from. But how did you got inspired into the tabla?
Mostly from my mum.
Mm-hmm.
My mum, she sings devotional
Okay.
shabads, Gurbani ki.
Gurbani. Yeah.
So do I. Actually,
Okay.
I sing a lot of Gurbani Kirtan.
Yeah.
And she used to take me to satsangs.
Okay.
And in the satsangs, they would have dholaks.
Dolaks. Yeah.
And there'd be a tabla
Yes.
behind stage.
Yes.
And mum tells me this again. I don't really recall. I was very, very young. I would open up and try and play. And I guess there's been a fascination towards that instrument from day one.
Yeah.
And I love the versatility of the instrument,
Yes.
the tonality of the instrument.
Yes.
It literally, it's semi-melodic.
Mm-hmm.
You can do anything. We have a language associated with it,
Yeah.
and it's never ending. I mean, I had a class yesterday with a student. We looked at a composition, and the variants, the places you could take just this one phrase.
Yes.
It's I can only say it's insane.
Yes.
It's wonderful, which is what appeals to me a
Mm.
lot more. The dhol again has its place. I mean, we see dhol players, especially in Pakistan, that do rhythmic cycles in chaptal and everything else, and their work on the dhol is phenomenal.
Yeah.
So again, an instrument is just an output.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, whatever instrument you're going to output your knowledge into,
Yeah.
I think that's quite secondary. It's the training that we have, and the whole sort of cultural and the evolution of music
Yeah.
within India, South Asia. I find wonderful.
Yeah.
It's so nuanced,
Yeah.
but yet it's very simple.
Yes.
It's a wonderful art form. That's why I'm attracted to it.
Excellent. How did you both connected? Through Rootless?
No, a friend.
As a mutual friend.
No,
yeah.
no, a
Okay.
mutual friend.
A mutual
Yeah,
friend.
mutual friend.
Oh,
Yeah.
brilliant. So talk us about Rootless.
So Rootless came about. Yanni is the third member
Mm-hmm.
of Rootless who runs the whole project. Yanni and I met during a concert we were both involved in.
Okay.
for the Tradfest festival.
Mm-hmm.
And we were rehearsing up in Edinburgh. And he came up to me and said, look, we should do something together.
Yeah.
And it was based around Bhangra, it was based around folk. And I said, yeah, okay. I mean, let's see, where this goes. And again, being producer of the Mela, I thought the ideas that were discussed were interesting.
Mm-hmm.
They were part of our remit as to what we want to achieve, with the festival. And that's how it came about. Sarmad Bhai, probably the most important part of Rootless, if I'm going to be honest, was introduced to me via a friend, a sitar player, Raki Jamil,
Okay.
from Lahore. Is he from Lahore?
From Lahore.
From Lahore.
Mm.
And that's where my connection with Sarmad started. I introduced Sarmad to Yanni, and then that's Rootless.
Excellent. Excellent. What a connection.
Yeah.
What a connection that
phenomenal.
brings in. Yeah.
And the funny thing is, I'm from Glasgow. Yanni's from Hungary initially, and Sarmad Bhai's
From Pakistan.
So there you go.
No, that's the beauty of arts.
Yeah,
How
it's
it
wonderful.
connects beyond borders.
Yeah.
That's wonderful to see that. Okay, so coming to this Govan Music Festival, and you have DCS joined with Rootless and Cosmic Dance. Now, that's a variety
Yes.
which you have added. How did that come across?
You made a point earlier
Yeah.
about when you think of India, let's say you think of curries, you think of Bollywood, you think of colour, all these things are there. One of the things that we are trying to achieve in the Glasgow Mela is fine, these things have happened.
Yeah.
We're familiar with them now.
Yeah.
But if we really want to make that bridge, we have to learn,
Yes.
we have to understand
Yes.
and take it further than this.
Yeah.
Because we have, again, so many strands, so many traditions within India. Like a couple of years ago, we had a Kathakali performance in Glasgow Mela, where the performance itself was important, but it was the build-up and the preparation for the performance,
Yes.
which was something Glasgow Life hadn't done before.
Right.
Because you know how it is, it's a traditional thing.
Yes.
The makeup for that takes a long time.
Long time.
You need a separate tent. The stage has to be cleaned.
Yes.
All these things, and that person cannot be seen as that deity until the audience sees them 1st. So it's these traditions that we're trying to educate.
Yeah.
Organizations such as Glasgow Life or maybe even Govan Festival. And if you look at that list, we've got Cosmic Dance. That's 2 dancers
Yeah.
who we are fortunate to have in Scotland, who have had scholarships from
Kalakshetra.
Kalakshetra in Chennai.
Chennai.
And that, I mean, the way it's been described to me, is a very prestigious school.
I know.
It's
Because
like, I
I
mean-
hail from South India.
Yeah.
And I know how much Kala Mandalam and Kalakshetra hail.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a mix of Oxford and Harvard put together.
Yes.
And we've got these 2 dancers here in Scotland.
Yes.
So after that, there's Rootless, which again is a combination of different art forms, travelers, stories. There's so much
Yes.
that's embedded within Rootless.
Yes.
And then we've got a commercial artist,
Yes.
DCS, who's made his name, who's a household name even, experienced, also trained. So within that programming, you've got a taste of different, traditions, which I feel, if you one-side everything,
Yeah.
you're not doing justice to the audience that demands
Yes.
Bharatnatyam,
Yes.
or that demands something which has a conversation or a narrative behind it, which is Rootless. So that's what we're trying to do on stage. It's a subtle statement,
Settled state.
but it's through the arts, and that's what the arts are always. That's what the arts are made for.
Yeah.
For little statements like this, to say, look, this is our overall picture,
Yeah.
not just a tiny picture. So
Excellent.
that's what we're trying to do with that.
Excellent. And for audience who doesn't know about Cosmic Dance, I think SANTV has previously recorded their events as well. They are the 2 non-South Asians who took that classical form of South Asia at heart, went, practiced, and it's years and years of practice. It's not just like, going into it and performing and coming back. It's just years and years of practice they took, and representing that art form very beautifully.
To a high standard as
across
well.
the world.
Yeah, to a very high standard.
And
Yeah,
to
yeah.
such a high standards. And again, many, as coming back to my previous point as well, many non-South Asians do see Bollywood dance as part of the cultural exchange, but they never seen that much more deeper. There are Kathakali, Bharatanatyam, Odissi, Kathak, different formats in there. But where these two, Oksana and Kristen, has went there and trained themselves, and also bringing back here, and they're training it in Edinburgh as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, what people don't really understand is that the Bollywood, may that be the music element of it or the dance element of it, stems from classical music.
Exactly.
And that's where it stems from.
Yes.
And that part is always forgotten.
Yeah.
So anything that has been achieved within Bollywood
Yeah.
has come from those
From
roots.
those roots.
So we need to honor those roots. We can't,
Absolutely.
Ignore them.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, 28th of March is the night that Bhangra Nights is going to take place in Edmiston Drive. What can our audience look forward for there?
I think a lot of interesting music. We're going to play some covers and play some original music. It's going
Wow.
to be a mix of Roma music
Uh-huh.
and some Indian tradition,
Right?
like Bhangra, folk. And yeah, so it'll be pretty interesting, energetic performances.
Mhm.
Or you want
Yeah, no, of course,
like
of
to add anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be a good night.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's a night which has been dedicated to South Asian arts.
Yeah.
And I think that alone is worth celebrating.
Yes.
The artists on stage are going to do what they're going to do. They have, their artistry, their take on their music. But I think if you simplify it a bit more, it's just a great night where we celebrate a home within a home.
Yes.
That's really all we're
Right
doing.
way to sum it.
Yeah, that's really what we're doing. We're celebrating our own home, our own culture, amongst our new home, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's really all it is. It's just a great night.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Sarmad Bhai, and
Thank you for
Sodhi
having us.
Bhaji,
Thank
to
you.
joining me in the studio. And to our audience, if you have any other plans for this coming Saturday night, 28th of March, please keep that away for one night. Take yourself to Edmiston Drive in Ibrox to go and watch Bhangra Nights, because that's the night which will define our South Asian arts in a different level. So please do visit the Eventbrite link, which we will put that in the description as well. Please do click on that link and register and go and watch this wonderful event on 28th of March 2026. Starts at 7 p.m. The doors are open at 7 p.m. So please make yourself to Edmiston Drive. Until next time, it's Ranjit Shankar Narayanan signing off. Take care.